Joining me now is Mauro, a national security analyst with the Clarion Project, and we're still with Middle East analyst Mika Helpin. Ryan, as we said, it seems to be puzzling that both of these terrorist groups are denying responsibility for this attack, but it is clearly a strategic move. Whoever did this knows very well that firing into Tel Aviv is crossing a red line. So how should Israel be responding?
Well, I think the Israeli response so far of basically just trying to figure out what's going on makes a lot of sense. But I think there are really two scenarios here that we're looking at. The first is that it's possible that there's a party besides Hamas and Islamic Jihad that's behind the rocket fire. Perhaps it's an Iranian terror cell. They wanted to torpedo the talks between Hamas and the Egyptian government. And so it was just Iran doing it on its own. The other possibility is that Hamas and or Islamic Jihad are just lying, that they looked at the protests in the street, pictures and videos of which are going viral, and they said, we need a distraction, but if we fire rockets into Israel, people are just going to get more mad at us because everyone's going to know what we're doing. So fire a rocket and then deny that you did it.
And it certainly would not be beyond these terrorist groups to lie internationally and, of course, to their own population. Ryan, but if the idea is clearly to drag Israel into a war, and there has been concern that the bigger picture could be to drag Israel into a multi-front war, how does Israel respond by and not really take the bait?
Well, Hamas has said that they are going to respond to whoever fired those rockets. So right now it makes sense for Israel to say, okay, well, if you said that, then you better do it, because now the ball is in Hamas's court. And if the rockets keep being fired, then it becomes clear that Hamas is just lying the whole time. And then Israel can respond militarily in a calibrated way. Iran is basically panicking publicly, saying that there's progress in the peace process and they want to torpedo that. Which indicates to me that there might be a lot of progress going on behind the scenes on the diplomatic front that we're not aware of.
Ryan, we're going to come back to, we do have some breaking news of sirens in southern Israel. I want to bring Daniel Tzemach back. Daniel, give us a quick update.
Yes, Michelle. So indeed, there are rocket alert sirens sounding in the southern part of Israel now, in the areas that are more familiar with these sort of rocket sirens, and that's coming after the Israeli strikes that were reported there. We don't know that the Israeli strikes are over yet, so we're definitely seeing a situation that is continuing to be volatile. Apparently, for now, it does not seem as though it was one tit for tat. If these rocket alert sirens indeed are not false alarms, and there are more projectiles heading towards Israel, we could be looking at a long night ahead.
And we will check back in with you later, Daniel Tzemach. Keep it right here on Night 24 News.